Hey, what it do, y'all? Mr. X Reviews here. Sorry if I didn't do a video 2 days ago. I was with family for Christmas. Happy late Christmas to y'all, to all the X people who watches the channel. Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas or whatever. Let me know in the comments about what y'all got. Let me tell y'all a little something about my Christmas. So I woke up Christmas morning, happy as I can be because it's one of my favorite times of the year. My family came down. They came down from Dallas, Texas. Um, Spent some time with them. Spent some time with one of because I haven't seen them in like months since that one funeral that we went to a couple years ago. Um, what I got from Christmas was a pair of shoes, which is, I guess, is cool. Um, I just thought that if I had, you know, something even cooler than that, I would have been, on Greaves. But most importantly, I really didn't care about the gifts, to be honest. I really didn't. Because that's not really what it's really about in my category. What it's really about to me is about God, because, He was born on that day. He came up and came up with every holiday, came up with Easter, Thanksgiving, Good Friday, all that good stuff. I just thought it was a nice time to unwind and relax. Just had to kick my feet up. I was only gone from my channel for almost 2 days because I didn't have the energy to do that. I didn't have the energy to do a Christmas special like I promised. As much as I wanted to, I I didn't. I just didn't seem to do. I just didn't seem to do what I planned on doing. I wanted to film. I wanted to vlog something. For once, give y'all something different instead of doing the same sitting in the room and record kind of thing. But I promise y'all, for New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, there will be something different. Hopefully, just let's just hope that things will be different for next year for the channel. You And let's talk about Cartoon Network for a minute. Okay, so Cartoon Network is having another show coming in on New Year's Day. It's called We Baby Bears. Okay, first of all, We Baby Bears is going to be a horrible show. Alright? It's going to be horrible because, they're baby bears trying to find their way home and all this other bull crap. It's going to be worse than Craig of the Creek and Teen Titans Go, or TTG for short. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'm gonna hate it. We'll see. We'll see what the show has to offer. Every show that Cartoon Network does, some shows are great. Some shows, well, not so much. Some shows are just plain trash. Sometimes you just don't want to watch the show because the show is less entertaining to you. To me, when Craig of the Creek came out, I thought it would be like a cool looking show. Not just some little tyke going to the woods every day and playing with a bunch of babies all the time. It's stupid. It makes no sense. It's horrible. It makes it makes me so upset that I watch it all the time. I refuse to watch it. And if y'all agree with me on that, just let me know in the comments and saying that you also don't like Craig Creek. If you don't like Craig Creek, let me know. That tells me that you're following up with the story. And if you're not, and if you like Craig Creek, well, hey, best wishes to you, pal. It's just not like it used to be. Okay, if you look back in 2007, and 2005, and 2000, in the 1990s when the network first popped off in 93, or wait, no, 92, times were way better in 1992 when Ted Turner introduced Cartoon Network to the world, when he first released it. I was like, oh snap, we finna get some great shows today. We was finna get some great shows today, y'all. But, no. No, absolutely not. The shows that we got now are horrible. They stink. Okay? Cartoon Network, if you're hearing this, you bring another horrible show to that TV right there. Don't think I don't know your number, Cartoon Network, because if I find out that you're doing another horrible show, I will be making a phone call to your boss, and I will have somebody to talk to you about making your fan base a little better. A little bit better. Okay? Cartoon Network has to make some more shows that I can enjoy, because some shows that I watch are not as much that I used to watch growing up, like Teen Titans, the first season back in 2000. That was a kick-ass show. Okay? The show was good. The show was just that good. I mean, you got Robin, you got Cyborg, Starfire, Beast Boy, Raven. Now, they literally turned them to kids back in 2016 when it came out. See, when it came out, I thought, when they said they were bringing back Teen Titans, I probably misunderstood because they said Teen Titans Go. Okay? Teen Titans Go, not just Teen Titans. No, Teen Titans Go, as in Vominos or whatever. But it's not really one of my best favorite shows. It's not like the Garfield show is coming back with a sequel, The Garfield Returns, or The Adventures of Garfield. Produced by the same people who made the Garfield show. Because the Garfield show was more like a 2010 kind of thing. Yeah, it was more like a 2010 era. In 2010, you had shows like Regular Show that had almost 10 seasons. You got Adventure Show that had movies and video games, and it was everything to have the ratings go up and at them, But I thought that, Adventure Time was a good show. I really did, but, sometimes shows come and go. Shows come back from the dead. Shows like Teen Titans and Injustice. Well, Injustice. The Justice League was a different show on a different network. It was on the Boomerang channel. On the Boomerang channel, you had all the good shows. All the shows that you missed is on that channel. The Jetsons, Teen Titans, other shows that I can't think of on the top of my head right now, and then I used to watch MTV, MTV Cribs, Jersey Shore, and all these other stuff. But the 2000s era was one great decade. Even though I was born in that period, I still think that some shows that was made at the time should have been on a little bit longer until this year. So they should have kept the series going for as long as that the fans loved the show, wanted them to keep the show running. Because if you don't get the show running, your fans are going to be upset, or they're going to be like, oh, so this company is not putting this out, so we're going to go to the next to find out what the problem is now that that show is dead and gone off to pure dust into memories. But that doesn't mean it's okay to not like a show. I mean, it's fine that you like a show. The fan base would understand that. They'll be like, oh, I understand that, sir, but we just had to do it a little better. But still, it was a whole different time period then. It's 2021. And people need to start realizing that we need better shows on TV to look at instead of watching the same old reruns. I'm talking to you, Craig of the Creek and Teen Titans Go, because those two shows will be someday canceled. I'm not talking about today. I'm not talking about tomorrow. I'm not talking about next week or next year. Well, we'll never know what Cartoon Network does next year. But still, one day, at some point, on the Cartoon Network fan base system, on the rating system, on any other system that Cartoon Network has, that show will be canceled. I got no doubts that the show will leave, and I would not give not one crap about the show, because I really don't. You know, the show is lame. Whoever watches Craig of the Creek, I gotta talk to you about that. I really do. Because sometimes when you watch a show, you want to enjoy it. You want to make sure it's good. You want to make sure that the show is amazing, you know? But, it's gotta have a good storyline to it. It's all about the storyline and the characters and the art, the music, the theme song. I mean, look at Steven Universe. That show didn't last long. That show is dead now. Look at Courage the Cowardly Dog. The show was too scary for children, so they had to cancel it. And all the actors on the show who made the show and all the artists and that stuff, those people have died off in real life. I mean, I'm not laughing about it, but I'm just saying, man, rest in peace to those people. Those people were like in their 70s or 80s or 90s. Come on now. Courage the Cowardly Dog wouldn't be nothing without those guys. But in 2016, they should have kept it going, you know? Had a whole different animation. Have other people play Eustace Bag, a younger dude. And have somebody play Courage. Like a 15-year-old boy play Courage, like they had to swap out characters on Amazing World of Gumball when there was, you know, swapping characters. Well, not swapping characters, but season 1 through 6 on Gumball was one of my favorites. You know. All right, it's time for announcements. You know, next year, 2022, you will be seeing major updates from me, and you will also be seeing other things coming in. I'm not gonna spoil it. I won't spoil it. I'll just leave it as it is. And And this will be the next video. Whenever I have time, I will do a video about this Timex. It's not a Rolex. Sure, it's gold. That doesn't make it a Rolex. Now, I would do a video on this, but next time when someone tells me to do a video on a black Bluetooth speaker, type it in the comments and say, hey, Mr. X, can you do a review on your Bluetooth speaker? And I'll come back, and if I hear someone or a few people say it, I'll do it. But I gotta have a certain amount of likes on this video, which will be published sometime today or maybe tomorrow. Alright, have a good day. Stay frosty, stay warm out there, stay safe, keep that mask up, keep your distance, and don't forget to wash those hands. Alright, peace.